Before we get into today's episode, I did have to actually voice over the whole video. For some reason when I recorded it, the audio did not work. Bear with me a little bit, but do enjoy the episode. Welcome on back to another episode here on the IgnitorSMP server. I hope you're all doing well, because I sure am. And in today's episode, we have a lot to do. Now, the first thing I do when I go and do is actually build my tree farm, because I'm going to be building a shop that is going to sell logs over in the shopping district, which I will get done later in this episode. But with needing or building a tree farm, I'm going to need to make a mob farm because, well, if you don't know, tree farms use a lot of bone meal. So I'll also be doing that. So how about we go and figure out where we want to build this tree farm. So I've found this nice little island out here in the ocean. I've brought a portal over here and we are going to be building our tree farm on this island. So let's get our materials over here and I'll jump into a quick time lapse of the build. So there we have it. The tree farm is now built and is working perfectly fine. I've tested it. It runs well and it is definitely chewing through the bone meal. But that is expected. So we're definitely going to need to get that mob farm up and built at some point very soon. Over in that island, I think might be the good spot for it. But yeah, it works fine. We're going to end up with tons and tons of logs and hopefully, we can sell a decent amount at our shop. So what you are seeing here is me and Vid actually making a deal where basically he gives me 12 diamond blocks and that is in exchange for an IOU. Now, why do I need these 12 diamond blocks? It is because I need it to actually go towards my shop build, which you'll see a little bit later on. But here is me typing in IOU from Onyxx. This will go into one of the exotic boxes for Vid's casino game. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe I could end up winning it, and then I don't need to end up doing this IOU. Anyway, it is time for me to build this mob farm, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will show you the finished product. So this is the mob farm. As you can see, it is crazy efficient. It gives us so many mob drops. But the next thing we want to do is find a location and build our shop over in the shopping district. I have been doing a little bit of AFKing at the mob farm, but also at the tree farm. So if we head over here in the storage of the farm, you can see that we've got a bit of oak wood. There's a bit of spruce as well, if I could speak English. But also, if we come over to here, I will show you all of the drops that we have here, and we just have heaps and heaps and heaps of items, way more than we're probably ever going to need. But let's go find a location in our shopping district to build our brand new shop. I think it will look really cool. So I've found this nice little location next to the beetroot tower thing, whatever you call it. Got all the materials. I'll need to clear out a bit of that hill just over there. But I like this spot. I think the farm, the shop will look really cool in this area. Got a bunch of the stock, but let's just now jump into a quick time lapse and get our first shop of the season built. So there we have it. Our first shop of the season has been built, and you can now see what the diamonds have been used for. But in my opinion, this is a very unique and very cool looking shop. I'm hoping it attracts, a lot of business, and eventually the netherite looking pickaxe will actually have netherite blocks. But I've got one netherite ingot at the moment. It's a bit difficult to try and get 12 blocks when you've only got one. So I've also done the interior, as you could probably have seen, but if we head down here, I will show you what we're going to be naming it. So it, for short, will be LIL. What is LIL short for? Well, that is Lost Island Logs. I think that's kind of a cool name. Not sure really how I came up with it, but I think it looks good. And if people just want to call it Lil, I mean, they can go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think it's a cool name, and I'm really happy with it. And if we come inside here, you'll see where we're selling everything. We'll grab our boxes of logs that we already have so far. And yeah, you can see that we've got on the left some extra space to sell some other things. So that is what we can try and do. But we just need to gather a few more boxes of logs, which is the mangrove, which is going to be tough to get, which I'll probably sell for more. Yeah, and then we just need to get birch as well, which we will do a little bit later. But yeah, this is the interior. I really like the look of it, and I hope you guys do too. But also to the Ignitor members, please buy wood. I want diamonds. Anyway, let's now I'm gonna go ahead and stock up all these boxes or chests, I should say, and then also find some other things to sell in these barrels, maybe some saplings, and maybe just some other random things. Who knows? We will see. So if we walk back inside here, you will see that I have labeled everything with the price. And for logs, I don't want anyone spending Vidcoin on them. I've got the mangrove as 2 diamonds per stack. I don't have any stock just yet. I'll try and get some of that shortly for the people who want to buy it. But for everyone on the server, no Vidcoin for the logs, please. I would like that to stay diamonds. But here with all the other stock, I've got my mob drops for one diamond or Vidcoin. And I got some leaves and saplings. Let me know down below if you have any other suggestions of things I could sell, or any of the other members, anything else you would like me to sell in this shop. But yeah, no Vidcoin for the logs. I want that just to be diamonds because I want some diamonds, not just Vidcoin. But yeah, I've got a few more spaces for more items, so we will eventually, hopefully, have more things to sell. And who knows, I might not need multiple shops. I may be able to just use the one shop. And I can hear you asking the question, Onyxx, you said you were going to build a Enderman farm in this episode. Where is it? Well, you thought I wasn't going to do it, didn't you? Well, you were wrong. Here is the farm we have built. No offense to whoever built the other one, but this is so much more efficient. More XP, more ender pearls. Not that you probably need a bunch of ender pearls, but it is just way better. It probably only took about 25 minutes to build and maybe 20 minutes to gather all the materials. But yeah, I built this as well. So here is the top platform where the endermite is. Now, to anyone on the server, if it stops working, just contact me. I will come and fix it. But down here is where you kill them. You just, smack away at them. It is pretty loud, but you just get a ridiculous amount of XP. As you can see, it's just flying into me right now after just a few hits. But it is just so amazing. It is now time to head back home to end today's episode. A little bit of a shorter one, but that is because, well, I'm currently doing the voiceover, and I've had to cut a lot out because it's kind of annoying to voiceover. But yeah, I'm going to head home and end today's episode. Back home now, it is time to end the episode. I hope you guys did enjoy, because I had a lot of fun making this episode. The voiceover wasn't fun, but anyway, we deal with that. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please do leave a like down below. Also, do consider subscribing because it does help me out. Next episode will be a little bit longer. This was quite short, and maybe you like it shorter, or maybe you want a video more 30 minutes long rather than being only like 10 minutes long. We'll just see what happens. But my name is Onyxx, and I will see you next time.